I talked about how excited I was that I understood so much of the sermon. And today the pastor goes, Sarah, did you understand? And I said, less. And he was like, yeah. And my friend was like, 30%? And I was like, I don't know, 50%. And they were like, that's still good. Okay, I'll take it. But the important thing is I prayed in church today because they have like a time where we all like can take turns if we want to, you know. I just really felt like I needed to pray, and so I was just like, thank you God for these people that are my local family. And everyone like was like, are you done? Because it was like 2 lines, and normally they're like freaking long. But somebody said amen, so I'll take it. I'm proud. I did it. Hopefully the Spirit will not move me to do it again for a while until I can say more things so I can sound more local. But I don't know. I was glad to say that because they really are family. They're looking out for me, my people. Oh, you guys, I just drank 800 milliliters of tea, which ended up being like 6 teacups of tea. It's almost a whole liter of tea. You know, I never drank tea that wasn't the sweet Chick-fil-A kind in America. And a girl all by herself just drank 800 milliliters. I don't know, that seems like a lot. The girl who works there, she's like always there whenever I'm there. And they always ask the question, like, how many people are with you, in a weird way. Like today they were like, are you waiting? I swear they said, are you waiting for someone? And I was like, no. And then they just looked at me. So I guess that's not what they asked. Whatever. And the girl came back. And I said, you know. And she goes, I know. Just you? Just me. So she was nice. She told me thank you for my English practice today. Sweet people. Okay. Going back to work. Loving this sweet tote bag. You can only see the strap, but shouts to Paige Shepard for this sweet tote. On today's episode of Culture Lessons with Sarah, we're going to talk about how amazing it is how freaking cheap everything is here. These are called a lesh. They're Tatar food, so they're like a local, like normal food, and they're delicious. It's like a little mini pie with meat and potatoes, and sometimes onions, just depends. And I have made them homemade, fresh, in the village, and it took 5 ever, and it was hard. Granted, I'm a foreigner, and it was my first time doing it, and the explaining had to be translated through several languages to get to me, but still, it was no simple task. I just brought 2 of these for me and my roommate to eat for lunch for less than $2. Less than $2. It's beautiful. It's such a gift. And everything is cheap like that. I can go to McDonald's and get a little mini pack thing of fries and nuggets here. It costs like $1.15 extra. You have to pay extra for sauce, which is dumb, but if I get the sauce, it's like $1.30. Like what a blessed, lovely life. Okay, maybe more like $1.50, $1.60, but still worth it, because you know barbecue sauce is life, right? You guys, look at those trees. Oh my gosh. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It snowed so much.
It's cold.
Uh-huh.
Very pretty. Looks old. Historic. I like the, what are the onion things called?
Onion domes?
I like the, looks like Cinderella Castle kind of deal.
Uh-huh.
That's fun.
Dad?
I like the pizza.
Yeah? What else do you like about the city?
I like how pretty it is. Where we've been has been pretty.
The lights. We almost busted our behinds while ago on the ice. That was fun.
Whoa.
Inside. Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
New
New record.
Congratulations.
You guys, before your father comes in,
Basically, we toured my city, we went on vacation to Moscow and toured that city, we went back to my city, and a lot of it did not make for super interesting video, but it did make for a really good time. Thanks to my parents for spending their Christmas in a place that is home for me but is not home for them, and for coming to love my home almost as much as I do.